Yeah, I mean, I think it's part of the wave now. It's culture now.
Yeah, I know.
I think maybe we should do a dating game episode where you can't see. We have 3 eligible bachelors, and that you can't see them, and they answer questions like, What is it? The dating game? What was
That's
that?
the dating game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can always try different personalities out and then come back and report, how people respond to different ones.
Different
Oh,
personalities.
yeah. One of the guys can go on a date with Mo.
You
Another
could be
guy can go on a
Jamaica
date with
man.
Fab. One of them can go on a
Right.
date with Billy. One of them can go on a date with Falana.
And see who get the response. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I
And
don't
report to us. That'll keep you busy for the rest of the year.
know.
People like, what are you doing, girl? I'm getting tested for COVID again to make sure I can still be in these streets.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. But thank you, Derek. Yeah, you gave the true.
Like he gave it, so he was like, yeah, every
Straight
yeah.
shot,
and
no
again,
chaser. Straight shot, no chaser.
And some of these things I'm really am hearing from other guys too. You know what I'm saying? It's just not all me. You know what I'm saying? I think even meeting some women out in the street, there is if you used to eating oatmeal when you present it with like a fine dinner or lunch or something, you're not even used to having this type of food, so you can't even appreciate it. So some women, they run into real good guys and they've been hurt or they're still claiming their baggage from in the past, and this is stuff that we already know. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't get over it, and they'll let somebody good just walk right out of their lives, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They really would, yo. I met countless dudes. I would have did it for her. I'd have did that, but whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it takes anybody that we meet now, and during our age, they're gonna have kids. You know what I'm saying? And so to be someone else's stepfather or come in and play that role, man, that's a big decision.
That's a very, very big decision.
I could just be out here playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that.
Cause yeah, the difference with the dudes, y'all want to call women cougars, but these dudes, you see 70-year-old with a 25-year-old, it was like, but if you see a 75-year-old woman with a 25-year-old man, people want to talk, funky, but
That's always it's double.
yeah, but that's why I said, like you said, you meet someone, if you're dating someone your age, they have had some experience in life. And so depending on the level of maturity with the young people, you get this a woman who you think could potentially grow up to be, this quality person, but you get to shift part of the way that growing up looks like. So they out here snatching up these babies, these young women, in the hopes to be like, oh, she could be my do-over.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. Yeah. But again, or I'm divorced and I already have kids, so I don't never want to get married again.
Yeah.
And I don't want kids.
Yeah.
So I'm playing.
Yeah. I've run into that too. That whole
I done already did all that. I don't want to do that again. So I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's real, you know what I'm saying?
And people, I get the whole, because I don't have any children. They're like, she wants kids, or she's gonna want that from me. And because they have kids already, they're like, or I have met a lot of guys who don't have kids. And my friend was like, how do you keep meeting these guys that don't have kids and we're all the same age? It's like, I don't know. But then you have to think, what's
like
up?
That they know of.
Yeah. And what's up with, it's like and then they say the same thing, what's up with you? Why don't you so it was a whole bunch of, why are you here? We're both looking at each other like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
You're like, wait.
Oh, I don't know. It's so good.
It's real out here. It really is.
It really is. It really is.
It's easy to meet people.
I'm gonna start another fire in my house.
Listen, make sure you make all the proper precautions so it doesn't not a fire.
In the smoke. And I'm just
waiting. And if they could send you a roster list of the department before, so you can pick who comes.
Exactly.
I need Officer Brown. I need Sergeant Mohaney. You know what I'm saying? You was
wait,
wild.
actually,
that was the funniest thing. They were like, I heard the sirens. I said, oh shit. And then, I'm like, no. And it was a boom, boom, boom. Hey, officer.
But you know who it's going to be for you, Fox? It's going to be another creator that understands your space, that understands how you operate. It's going to be another creative. Now, I don't know, actor, photographer, something, but it's going to be somebody in that realm, yo. Because again, You a butterfly, yo. You're gonna attract another butterfly.
Thank
Now
you.
here's the crazy thing is, you probably never noticed her tattoo.
No.
And you just said she's a butterfly.
Yeah, I know what it is though. But again, that goes back into your vetting.
Spirit animal.
It goes into your vetting questions. You know what I'm saying? Are you a creative? Do you like the color? Do you like the paint?
Yeah, but I am better with I appreciate you saying that, because now I am this last one that I did, I was more. And that's why when he did what he did, it was I was okay with saying no.
And also that's another thing that you learn in quarantine, because it's like you either really learn to like your own company, or you learn to be like, what do I need to do in order to get to a place where I enjoy my own company again? Because whatever I encountered in company of other people.
But that's the whole thing. I do like my own company, and then I get scared because I'm like, am I just gonna? I'm okay, I'm all right.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But I do want a relationship. But I wake up carefree. What about shit?
But that gives you the freedom to be able to be like, no, thank you, if it's not for you. Because if you didn't like your own company, you was like, listen, are you gonna come and sleep in this bed?
Yep.
Then I'll take that red flag and that one 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 and that one. And then they'd be sleeping in your bed and you'd be like, wait a minute, I actually did like my own company and I want him to get out of my bed now, but you don't got to go through that.
In there. One of the last ones, I was like, I didn't like him. Like, I was like, and I was
either did I.
That was the funniest thing, because you're not like that. And you were like, nope. And I was
it was so funny is I kept trying. She kept checking me like, yo, like, mind your business, fix your face. And I was like, fix my face? What do you mean? What am I making a face? I'm not making a face. And I'm looking at him like,
it was so
written all over your face.
She's like, fix your face. I was like,
and he knew it, and he kept on trying to be her friend.
And I think that's what really bothered me. I think because he was pushing so hard to be like, you know how people are like, oh, everybody loves me. And I'm like, okay, great. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. But it's just not my speed. Like, I don't have to like everybody. And he was like, oh, you're gonna like me. And it, not like that actual conversation, but like that was like the nature, the energy of it. And it felt, and I was pregnant too. And so I'm also very protective. And it was just a couple of things that the way I experienced interacting with him in my body was immediately like, Ayo, you're in my personal space. And it was like, he's not in your personal space. He's on the phone with me. And I was like, I don't know. I felt uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know what's happening to me.
Obvious.
But, yeah.
And he tried so hard. And I think because one, I bigged you up so much. I was like, Carol's is the sweetest pie. She's
my best friend. Bang, bang, bang.
So much. And when he met, he was like, I have to make. And I was like, this ain't working.
And I kept telling her, listen, do what you do. You can love him and live happily ever after, and I will make adjustments because I'm a grown up. And it was just like, he was like, I won't accept that you like me because you like her.
But my initial with him, I went out because I was like, okay, I'm dating, I met him, whatever. And it was cool in the beginning. But I said, I was going through my own stuff. I was finding new jobs. It was like my own shit. And he kept, well, I'm here. God sent you. He was just like, I'm here. So I was like, okay, well, he is here. Maybe, whatever.
And I'm convincing herself.
I'm a very independent person. So it was like, I need to have myself together before I get with someone. And I didn't have myself together. I was all over the fucking place. And then he was like, no, I'm here. But I was like, he don't got himself together.
He was like, let me sneak in here and maybe she won't notice. And I was like, I'm watching. Yeah, I noticed.
And when I got to, this ain't gonna work, I would look at him and I'm go, like, even his
she was making the same face I was making.
I was like, this ain't gonna work. And I would leave somebody. My mom and my ex would say, I have sneakers at the end of the bed. I'm a runner. I've been a runner. And I will leave you as much as you could be fine as fuck. Remember my fine one, that one. But
look, I'm almost like,
that's gonna segue us right into trauma. We're gonna be dealing with a lot of guys out here with trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, unresolved trauma.
Yeah, some type of loss, type of loss that they never dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So coming in contact with you, and maybe not even consciously knowing it, but subconsciously, maybe even thinking about losing you. So now I'm gonna
ask you. Wait,
I'm gonna do things to sabotage it, or I'm gonna do things to keep you in place.
Yeah.
But so here's the question for you, and it's a tough question, and I'm not trying to Barbara Walters you, I promise. But it's real, because you just said that, like the trauma, like how do you navigate? Because not only like you had a partner, and you guys back and forth, and unfortunately she passed away, and so you guys resolved all your stuff, and like you were a large part of the experience before she passed. And so how do you navigate like being out in the world and being in a
jumping back out there.
But that's what I'm saying. What does that look like? Because is that trauma resolved? How do you resolve that trauma? Because it's still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
And you're also experiencing that as a parent as well, who are navigating that trauma with you.
And throughout this.
Again, it's gonna be levels to it. I think the first part is, she would joke before, when we were together, that whoever was next couldn't be her, was never gonna be her, or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was always a joke anyway. You know what I'm saying? Of how I felt about her. You know what I'm saying? So she knew how I felt about her, and she knew how she felt about herself. So for her to joke like that made everything okay anyway. And this was years before all of this happened. She would just always say that. You know what I'm saying? And so that was always, fresh in my mind, and always hearing it year after year. And so then, when we were finally finished with each other, there was a little bang bang at first, but then between the kids talking, us having kids together, we needed to talk, right? So again, we started out as friends. We knew each other a year before we even started dating. So we were straight up friends, talking on the phone every day. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is my friend that we're talking about. So we're kind of a little different from other relationships. But us talking, and her, again, and anybody that's gone through someone that watched someone die or whatever, there's a lot of things said, and a lot of things that's water under the bridge at that time. You know what I'm saying? And she gave me insight to how she felt moving forward with my life and things like that, because they want you to be happy. No one wants you to be sad and dwelling on them and they're not here or anything like that. You can't operate. She knows me, she know I need a partner. She know I need, you know what I'm saying? Again, just like Dave would know you, and Fox, your partner, would know you. You know what they need. She know I need a girl to tell me to take my vitamins, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she would say things like that. And so to wrap this up, I'm just saying that now I'm looking for somebody that's thick. You know what I'm saying? I know what I want. I've been in a long-term relationship, and heard other people talk, right? So now I have a list of things, and it starts with the vetting questions, like I said, Bumble, Tinder, whatever dating app it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then your questions are going to lead me one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Your answers to the questions. You know what I'm saying? Or if you even ask me questions, she just want to do this. Well, I'm gonna talk to her like this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is real spell. And then because some people just straight to it, DTF, stuff like that. And then some people are easy into, because all pimps ain't gorilla pimps. All pimps ain't smacking everybody around. Some pimps can talk to you and make your feelings be hurt. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So there's different levels and different approaches to all these things. You know what I'm saying? And again, I think it goes back to your vetting questions. You know what I'm saying?
Do your vetting questions as a parent, are they different? Because are you out here like, are you ready to sign up to be a stepmother, or are you like, I just want to see what's what?
Again, I think the initial shock of just hearing, whoa, someone's mom dying is like, whoa. And so now there's
those are shoes you'll never be able to fill.
Passion there, empathy there, but I'm sure, just like anything, you're looking at all the things that come along with that. And so I just want to just give this quick note. It's Kevin Hart and the dude from Breaking
Bryan
Bad.
Cranston.
Oh, the one
Bryan Cranston.
He was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And so he met a woman, and she was like, okay, and they met at a restaurant, and she thought she could handle it until Kevin Hart left. And she realized she had to feed Bryan Cranston and all those things. And she said, this is a lot. He should have stayed. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to stick around for when you hear different situations. And so some people cover those things up and you don't find out to the last minute till you're already in love and stuff like that. So now you just imploded the whole relationship by not telling me that up front.
Mm-hmm.
Or your feelings or how you felt. Again, I think we're not communicating. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in for lust. I'm all in for all that joint. But again, if you vet them right, you know what kind of lane they are already in.
Yeah.
If it's just a hookup or if it's a real deal. Her questions back to me are going to let me know how she feels and talks and her intelligence and all that. Just a brief, text conversation, you could tell a lot. You know what I'm saying? Again, now that's going to lead to the next step.
Yeah.
When we meet in person, when I open the door for her, is she going to say something? Her response to that. Or if I don't open the door.
Or you do the Bronx tale to find out if she going to unlock your door.
It's all real, you know what I'm saying? Or have we already talked about pain? Have we already talked about, what kind of food?
And if we're paying, what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to take me to McDonald's and I'm going to be like, are you trying to kill me?
Yeah.
Do you like chicken? Do you like, we've already talked about those things, so nothing's kind of a surprise.
You take somebody to a really nice steakhouse and they vegan and was like, did you even read my profile?
I went on a date one time and the guy was like, oh my God, this is Italian restaurant. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. I'm like, okay. I went. It was like a little hole in the wall pizzeria. And I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
I guess
but that's expectations too. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him, you're gonna see what kind of restaurants he like.
I was really going to. I didn't. This was years ago. And I was like, this ain't a
but like the reality is, it's probably his favorite Italian spot.
Yeah, and in his mind, it was.
Because it's like somebody's grandma is in the back rolling the pizza
sweating in that joint and everything.
So communication is so key.
I think so.
Oh.
And we're older now, so we should be doing those things. But a lot of people aren't.
A lot of people.
Because now a lot of people are like, listen, I just need you to be warm and not snore, so you can come through.
Some people just want to have somebody with them, or want to.
I'm not mad at that, but you got to take everything that comes with that. Stinky feet, stinky breath. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all that, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think hygiene is important. You know what I'm saying? I've gone over a woman's house and there was no toilet paper. Scared me. What the fuck? Ain't no paper in here? That's what I'm like, bro. I wasn't by myself, and it wasn't the person I was going to see, but I came along, and I was like, oh, where's the paper? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So now, there's levels.
Yeah, wet wipes.
I ain't seen nothing. I was scared. I don't know what's going on in here. You know what I'm saying? Is this real world? Like, what's going on? Third world, where am I at? Yeah. There's no paper.
And see, she probably had a bidet, and you was probably like, what?
She probably had a bidet.
She probably had a bidet, and you out here looking for some toilet paper.
Not in the apartment we was in. You heard? with the bees for the door? No. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But again, those are vetting questions. You heard?
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. Let me see your bathroom pictures. You know what I'm saying? You already know if you got toothpaste all over the joint, man. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? You in here spitting and not cleaning up, yo. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing.
We get it.
I don't think we exist in a world where Fab ever would have been like, can you send me a picture of your bathroom? But we absolutely live in a world that if she went there and the bathroom looked like some scariness, that she would politely exclude herself.
It's a way you can say that. Hey, let me get a bathroom selfie or something, baby. You know what I'm saying? And
no, I've never done that.
No, yeah, because here's the thing you don't understand.
There's a way to find out the things that you need to find out.
No, because a man sending a bathroom selfie is only taking a picture of one thing in the bathroom.
Yes, boo. We all know that. We all
excuse me. Me.
That's the picture. if we say that.
That's the picture we're gonna get. You could be like, send me a picture of your favorite. Right. Send me a picture of your favorite thing to do. Oh, got
yeah, this is his favorite thing to do.
This picture